Hello, Otter Valley, and welcome to Otter Nation News.
Today we'll be discussing homecoming, the pep rally, the raft race, the bonfire, and the class elections,
along with some homecoming sports.
Homecoming got kind of crazy. It was the first normal homecoming in a while, so there were a lot of people. Here's some footage from that night.
Same with the bonfire. It also got pretty crazy. The fire fell over at one point. People lit it up.
And the raft race, Otter Valley's longest running tradition, which was held on Sunday after of homecoming weekend. The water wasn't too bad, a fair amount of competition. And here's David Bertrand speaking with Ms. Valcour about it.
The raft race is one of the longest traditions. I think that there was a shop teacher in the late 1970s, like 78 or 79, who started it. He thought it'd be really fun, and I think he just had kids build rafts, and then I think families built rafts, and it was, and he built it from there. And I think at one point it was pretty big, like up to 15, 20 rafts. Which is a lot bigger than we had this year. We had 5 rafts this year, but that was better than last year, which we only had 2 rafts, so I'm hoping to build it back up again to what it used to be. So this year, we had 4 groups of students who built rafts, and 1 group of parents or former students that built rafts, and that was really fun to have those guys, so that it kind of opened it up to more people. And so we got there, and it's kind of where you put in is kind of on a crazy curve, so I had a bunch of cones out, and then one at a time the trucks pulled up, and everybody loaded their raft right up onto the right into the river, and then they all sort of had to wait for the start time, and then so then we had 5 boats in, and then it was 11 o'clock. Boop, we rang the air horn, and then they started paddling down. Some people fell in the water this year. A whole raft flipped right over, and 5 of them went right in the drink. Luckily, it was, late September, so it wasn't so cold. Everybody was just fine. They got back on. They flipped their boat over, got back on it, and kept on going. And the first boat to make it down is the Vermont boys, a couple of 8th graders and their younger siblings, and they made it there in 32 minutes. And then when they got to the takeout, which is there's a little parking area there. There's a barbecue, and everybody had hot dogs and hamburgers and chips and Gatorade and water and apples and stuff like that, and we had a good old time and watched. And then maybe 9 minutes later, the next group came in, and then a few minutes later, the next group came in, and then at 57 minutes, the last group came in, and that was the alumni group. And here's the trophy that they won. It's Kermit and Miss Piggy floating down the river on a flip-flop. Oh, yeah. And this logo, Jaden Grace designed the logo, so that's what's going to be on the T-shirts when they come in. Every year, I want to have a new T-shirt made. So next spring, I want people to start thinking about what the new logo on the T-shirt could be, and then we'll have a contest to see which one is the best logo.